Hello, how's everybody doing? Look, man, before I get into my opinion piece, I want to take this opportunity to say big ups, big props to the community of Baker County. You guys did that, man. Y'all beat the devil. You stood up, you voiced your opinion, you spoke out, and it appears you overcame the voices of ignorance and the voices of stupidity that were attempting to keep afloat a mural of the Ku Klux Klan in a taxpayer-funded public building. At the end of the day, there will always be stupidity, there will always be ignorance, there will always be those who would try to justify or defend it, but at the same time, there will also always be voices of dissent, voices who fight back, and voices who beat back that stupidity and that ignorance. You guys were those voices, and all I can say is, man, big props, big ups. That's what's up, man. Beautiful. Moving on to my opinion piece. And once again, this is not meant to offend anybody. This is not meant to criticize anybody for their opinion or how they feel or what they do. This is just my opinion. This is what I do. This is dealing with the whole COVID-19, returning kids back to school, wearing masks and all that good stuff. Listen, me and my wife wear masks. I wear a mask at work. I have to wear a mask 8 hours a day at work every day. When I come home, I go somewhere, I wear a mask. My wife wears a mask everywhere. That's what we do. That's a choice we have made to protect ourselves and protect others. If you choose not to do that, that is your personal choice, your personal right. Whether it's mandated or not, at the end of the day, people are going to do what they want to do anyway. So, we all have to make our own decisions as adults. And we all have to live with those consequences as adults, whether it's right or whether it's wrong. So, to each his own. I'm not going to judge you what you do. I'm not going to allow you to judge me on what I do. So that's my opinion on that one. I'm a little more stern when it comes to the whole returning kids back to school thing. And that's coming from somebody who doesn't even have kids in school or have kids, period, going to any type of school. That being said, that is my point, being that, a lot of the most vocal, a lot of the most angry, there's people who are screaming out, pushing kids, get the kids back in school, are people who, like myself, number one, don't even have kids, number two, don't even have kids in school, or number three, kids who are not kids anymore, they're adults, they're grown. But these are the most vocal people who are basically playing politics with other people's kids. I mean, that to me, that there's nothing more audacious in nature than you telling somebody else what they should do with their kid, but you ain't gonna be doing it with yours. So, same thing applies to this as to me as with the mask. You have to do what's best for you and yours. You can't let anybody dictate to you what you should do based on a theory or a belief or what have you. Because at the end of the day, you have to live with that decision that you made as that person. So if you want to homeschool your kids, you want to tutor your kids, you want to send your kids back, that's your call. That's your judgment call. You have to live with that decision. Just make sure what you're doing is obviously is in the best interest of your child. People will. What I've come to learn here in the past couple of years is that people will say anything for an agenda. They will support anything as long as it supports what they believe. It doesn't matter who is affected by that, as long as they believe it, as long as they want to believe it. So at the end of the day, do what's best for you, do what's best for yours, and that's all we can do as human beings. So and if you notice, I try to say COVID-19 all the time. I don't like to say coronavirus because every time I say coronavirus, I can hear Cardi B's voice in my head, and it's just not a good thing. So those are my two things. Making your own personal decision with the whole COVID-19 thing, and big ups, big props to the community of Baker County for standing up and doing basically what was right. Basically what, in the end, should benefit you as a community. So, great job, man. That's all I got, folks. Run and tell that, listen, be good, be safe, take care of yourself, take care of your family, love your neighbor, do all that good stuff, man. Because at the end of the day, we all got to look out for each other. If we don't look out for each other, nobody else will. So, run and tell that, the podcast. Volume number 2 is in the books. My name is Levi. I will see you at another time. And at this point, I would like to say to you, peace.